So I'm just going to leave them off. Why put them on now? How the heck do you open it?
I'm struggling as well.
God. All right, you know what? Ow.
Yep.
Ouch.
There it is.
As you're spilling all over the tablecloth.
Yep. It'll be
Can you
fine.
open mine?
Yeah. Oh, same way?
Yeah. It's the only way we're going to get it. Oh my lord! We should have preemptively done this. Should we restart the episode or should we leave this in there?
I mean, that's a good. It's content, my friend.
I think we should restart the episode, but we can leave this in there.
Yeah, that's the intro. That's
the intro.
That's the intro.
That's the intro.
That's
It's on
the
the
intro.
All right. Hi, I'm Jake.
And I'm Steven.
We're two very hungover blockheads. We found out last night that, I found out last night that drinking 2 bottles of Prosecco within an hour or less is not a very good idea.
And I found out that a Mexican New Year involves a lot of tequila.
I wish I could have gone up there. He was in Woodland Park. He got to see the Pikes Peak fireworks going off from like pretty dang close. But anyway, so we kind of rolled with the theme on this one. We found our intro because he tried to open it up and spilled it everywhere. That's why this is here, so it doesn't look as bad. But
ooh, that's nice.
That's really good.
Strawberry.
Now I understand why people say to drink this. This is not for kids. It's for hungover adults. One of my favorites is I actually saw a Pedialyte commercial where a dad was like crawling downstairs and like gets to the fridge and the little girl's looking at him like, "Daddy, those are mine." And he's like, "I'll pay you back." They know their audience. They know their audience.
They do. They absolutely do. Absolutely. For sure. So, I have a couple questions for you.
Okay.
And I know that Jake is going to surprise me with he
doesn't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. But I am going to surprise him with a couple questions from your family.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Also, before we do that, happy New Year.
New Year. Happy
It's 2021,
baby.
2020
Time of
is
recording,
behind
it's
us.
New Year's Day. Let's go.
Yes, it is actually New Year's Day.
Best year ever. Let's go. Let's make it our best year ever. So,
all right, go ahead.
Your dad.
Yep. All right, you're loud.
Your dad says, "Why haven't you sold your motorcycle?"
Oh gosh. Long and the short of that one is it's not even a very long, is I am lazy.
Quickly, I have never seen this man drive this motorcycle.
I rode it at least twice last year.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, okay. Well,
I asked your dad, I was like, give me a talking point for Jake. And he says, "Why haven't you sold your motorcycle?" So there you go.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. So the reason I haven't sold my motorcycle, okay, was laziness. Plus it's completely paid for. So like part of me is like, do I really want to get rid of a mode of transportation that's completely paid for? But the other part of me is like, man, that could be $5,000 that's sitting in my bank account, not in my garage.
Sitting in his garage. There you go.
So yeah, there
you go.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh,
coming at me with the family questions.
Oh yeah, got a couple more, pal.
Man, I should have asked your mom for some questions.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh,
I prepared, my friend.
That would have been good.
I prepared. What you got?
Oh, this guy. All right. So anyway, I already touched on it a little bit. And hold on one moment. Sorry. My nose is really itchy and kind of runny. So that's gross. I'm sorry.
Maybe you're allergic to Pedialyte.
Yeah. No. So every year we here in Colorado, at least Colorado Springs, get a very unique fireworks display for New Year's. I don't know how many people are still alive in the club, but there's a club that hikes to the top of a mountain, i.e. Pikes Peak, America's mountain.
The mountain.
In the middle of winter to launch fireworks at it's like our ball drop, right? Like New York City has the ball drop in Times Square. Here we launch fireworks from the top of a mountain. A very Colorado thing to do. Speaking of which, I'm going to show off the new hat.
It's the biggest 14er this side of the Mississippi.
No,
it's first 14er. Yes,
Yes.
it is. First 14er.
First
14er.
It is not
This
the
side of
biggest.
Missi-
It
not
is
the biggest.
tall, but it's not that.
First
not
14er
the
this side of the
tallest.
Mississippi.
But anyway, so these guys are incredible. Okay, so I looked up some stuff on them. First off, they only add one member every year. They were founded, I believe, in 1922. And so we are just about to see their 100th member. Well, no, that's not correct. Because it says they have 102 members.
Okay.
So it must have been 19.
But it was also the 150th year of Colorado Springs being an incorporated town.
Yeah. So, but anyway, these guys are crazy. I mean, they've hiked up there in blizzards. I mean, they will literally still go if there's a blizzard because it might clear long enough for them to shoot these things off.
Yep.
So put that in perspective. That's a 14,390 foot mountain.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You think it's cold in like sea level and stuff like that when it's like in the negatives, but it basically during the winter, it doesn't warm up above 30 degrees up there.
Yeah, it was
So-
20 degrees like around where we're at right now.
Yeah.
And I was up in Woodland Park and it was even colder than
And
that.
we're at 6,300 something feet here.
Yep.
Also, screw you, Denver. You're the mile high city. We're higher than you. Also, if you lose your
suck it, Denver.
if you lose your virginity in Colorado, or if you have sex in Colorado, you're technically a part of the Mile High Club. Anyway, sorry, little tangent. So these guys have been doing it since like 1920. I'll have to look up that fact later or whatever. Doesn't really matter. It's Nitnoy stuff. But they induct one person in every year. And these guys are some serious, and girls, I shouldn't say just guys, but these people are some serious climbers. And I was just curious, like what does it take to become a member? Like, I don't know how mountaineering is, but do they have like a log of like all the mountains they've hit, and you have to be able to show that you're prepared to do this? Because one thing too, I've learned from being out here in Colorado and having friends who do mountain climbing and stuff like that, is they don't go up with anybody, just anybody, because there could be a point where you have to trust that other person with your life.
Especially a 14er.
Well, yeah. Well, all around Colorado, just climbing in general. Now, I say climbing. I've hiked to the top of Pikes Peak. It's not a climb. There's a trail, yada, yada, yada. But still, it's a very dangerous thing to do, especially in the winter. And I want to know how they induct people in.
Yeah.
It's such a cool thing. Anyway, the name of this club, what I meant to say is Adaman. I think that's how you say it. Adaman.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they're a massive, awesome little group. No, they're an awesome group.
Yep.
And
one new
it's
person
not a
gets in
small
there.
fireworks display either. I mean,
No,
I think this
It was cool.
thing lasts for like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, it was super cool
So
to
each
see.
of these guys are rucking. That's another aspect of danger I'd even think. They've literally got explosives on their back and they're rucking up a 14er
Yeah.
in winter,
Yep.
possibly during a blizzard.
Yep. And it
I
did
wanna be in
snow
your group.
pretty heavily this year.
I need to get in shape. I need to become a better mountain climber.
Yep.
And I need to get in their group
I
because
would
that sounds
completely agree.
absolutely
I
phenomenal.
would completely agree.
Okay.
So-
So hit me with the next question there, Steve.
My cousin, his sister, Emily, I asked her
Oh no.
what I
I
would
don't
like,
like-
what
I don't
what-
like this.
So bringing in the new year, what
Yeah.
what would she like to ask you on this podcast?
Okay.
And your dad immediately told me, like, run the question by me first, like make sure it's okay, like you don't want to hurt any feelings or whatever. That,
Oh no.
I was like, yeah. And she responded while I was on the phone with him, and he cleared the question.
Okay.
What was the most expensive thing you broke this year?
Broke this year.
Yeah.
You know, that's actually a pretty good question because I didn't actually break a whole lot this year.
Because Jake is apparently I don't new cousins Colorado and everything, but apparently he's notorious for spending and then not using or breaking, i.e. motorcycle.
I didn't Okay.
Yeah.
I was
They're
like,
teaming up on you, bro.
I didn't break
teaming
the
up
motor,
on you, bro.
I didn't break the motorcycle.
No.
But I don't use
What's
it.
the most expensive thing you broke this year?
My car.
Yep, I remember that. You hit that curve. Hit that curve.
Nope, that was last year.
You're not helping your cause.
No,
there,
I'm
pal.
not.
You're not helping your cause
I was
at all.
really hoping you wouldn't bring up the curb incident, but then you're like, "Oh yeah, you hit that curb." I'm like, "No, that was last year.
not that time. Not that.
That
time.
was last year." No, actually, no, that might have been this year too. Actually, I'm pretty sure it wasn't this year.
I don't remember.
It was either December last year or January this year.
Yeah. Okay. We'll just.
All right, whatever.
We'll
chalk that one up to 2019.
We'll throw it in there.
Now this one,
okay.
I backed my car into a cop car the other day.
Yeah.
No, I backed my car into a truck that was in my driveway.
Yeah, not great.
Because, long story short, I have a Shiba who's an ass. I love him, but he's an ass, and he ran out because I had some friends over, and just booked it. So my first response when that happens, because he's a fast little I had to go get him. And so I hopped in my car, but I didn't realize that my buddy had parked right behind me in his Ford F-150 in the driveway. So I get in, car on, open the garage, reverse, boom.
Yeah.
And I'm discovering I bent a little bit of the metal for the trunk. Not actually the trunk, but where it closes. So I have to shut that thing really hard. I have to like, but yeah, so that's probably the most expensive thing I've broken.
There you go.
This year.
Yeah.
Honestly, though,
I got one more from a different family member. But
I haven't broken too much this year.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of breaking things,
yes,
I just showed Steve this video. If you haven't seen it yet, just type in "man gets hit in face with twisted T." It's this white dude who's calling an African American the N-word
multiple times.
Yeah. Being stupid, very stupid at the convenience store. He definitely got what he deserved. But so this man full on smacks him in the face with a twisted T.
Mm-hmm.
And it is so funny. Well, I decided that I was going to look up the company who owns Twisted Tea. I just wanted to see. And I found an article straight away. Twisted Tea stock soared in December of 2020.
Oh, so they profited off of this.
They're getting so much free advertising.
I'm gonna go get a Twisted Tea after this.
Yeah, because Twisted Tea full on smacked.
Yeah.
Or a guy smacked a guy with a Twisted Tea.
Yeah.
And it's like
in the name of
think of the slogans
anti-racism.
Yeah. Like think of the things you could
Twisted.
say.
Yeah.
No, like not even that, just like Twisted Tea. That's the tea that absolutely knocks you out.
The tea that slaps.
The tea that slaps. The tea that knocks you out.
This
like,
drink
they've gotten so much free advertising from this. It's not even funny.
Good.
Like
in a good way.
And the other funny thing is literally the week before Twisted Tea, or this guy hit this kid in the face. Well, not kid, but man in the face with a Twisted Tea. They lost an entire tractor trailer to an accident. And lost an entire load of it.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
So like their stock dropped and they lost profit. And then a week later, it's like karma kind of came back. It's like, you know what, guys? We'll throw you a bone. We'll have a racist getting hit in the face with a Twisted Tea.
At time of recording, day 1, 2020, already.
2021.
2021, already just living up to expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Just
I'm not gonna lie, this stuff helps a lot.
This stuff is great.
Drink Pedialyte if you're hungover. I'm actually feeling better
for the hungover.
I actually purposely didn't work out or anything because the best thing to do for a hangover is to work out. But we decided we wanted to make that the theme of our 2021
let's just
New Year's.
Miserable.
Yeah. And he told me not to over-explain it, but I can't say what he said because then it sounds like he's saying it, not me saying it. So. That's my personality.
Do you want to hear what Grandpa had to say?
Yeah, let's go.
You want to hear what Grandpa had to say? Okay.
Yep.
Grandpa was a little later, and I explained to him, and obviously he doesn't know the whole new media and everything like that. But he is wondering, and he thought it was a good talking point, which I agree. You need an excuse to talk to people. You can't just go up to somebody in a store and just talk to somebody. You need an excuse, like, oh, sorry, I almost ran into you, and like now we can talk.
He's saying I need, like, why do I need an excuse?
One in general, like why does somebody need? Why can't we talk to each other anymore? Like what we're doing.
All right. Well, actually, funny story on that. Sorry, Ashley. I know you don't like me talking about my exes, but I'm going to talk about next. I would literally be sitting, like we would go snowboarding, and I'd be sitting on the lift, and I'd just strike up a conversation with whoever was next to us because I'm having a really good day. I mean, I'm feeling.
You're having a good time. That's
feeling
what you
like-
do. That's what you do.
Excuse me, didn't realize there was just scissors chilling there, but
Well, they're there now.
so I'd strike up a conversation. She absolutely hated that. Absolutely hated that. She hated it. She would legitimately get pissed at me
For
talking to other people.
to strangers.
She's like, "Why are you talking to strangers? Like, they're not here to talk to you. They're here to have fun and snowboard. Like, why are you becoming a part of their day?" Which is that part is a kind of valid argument. But
Yes.
I think this goes into the, like, I love you, Grandpa, but you are from a time
Mhm.
where
Mhm.
that was more normal to just walk up.
Mhm.
I mean, this man, I'm going to go on another story. We were in Germany, in the middle of a town in Germany. Only English speaking people in there. Okay. Until about halfway through our meal, my grandpa noticed that there was another American family who had come in. So this man gets up from his table, goes over and sits at their table and talks to them for like 30 minutes.
Yep. Classic grandpa.
Classic grandpa. It was the most awkward experience of my younger life as far as that goes, because I'm like, they're here to have their meal, right? Like,
Yeah.
grr, like,
Yeah. They're trying to enjoy themselves, like,
But that's kind of a Purcell thing. I've had to train myself against it.
hold a conversation with anybody.
Oh yeah, I'll be sitting at the line in the bank.
Yep.
Hey, how you doing?
Yep. Hey, what's
Hey,
going
how's
on?
it
pal?
going?
Hey, how are you?
Or like last night I was in the liquor store getting liquor, and I was just like, oh man, everybody's getting their last minute refreshments.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. And
started
it
talking
starts
to the
something.
people in line around me.
Yeah, I do it.
And I'm sorry, you may hate it like my ex did. It's an awkward thing, but that's a Purcell thing.
Mhm.
But yeah, I just
Talk
think
to
it's more
strangers.
back to the actual question. I just think it's more of a cultural thing now. We're not as communicative out loud in person. I mean, we kind of surround ourselves with our own little bubbles with our technology and all that stuff.
Yep.
I'm not going to blame technology on that one per se.
Mm.
I think that is part of a symptom, but anyway.
Yep. Well, going to the theme with, hey, new year, new us, right?
Yep.
New year,
New year.
Let's go.
New us.
new us, new microphones.
Okay. So
Let's
I
go.
wanted to put you on a spot. Oh yeah. He tells me not to talk about the equipment,
Hey, I'm
but then goes out and starts talking about the equipment.
Hey.
He's just happy because he spent
Yeah.
a lot of money
Yeah,
on these
bought a
microphones.
microphone. Yeah, bought
They
a
sound great,
microphone.
and
Yeah.
they do. They sound
do.
really great.
They sound
But
way better.
he gets mad at me. He's like,
I
so
didn't
our
get
number one
mad.
note
Come
and
on.
critique.
I never
okay,
get mad at you.
okay,
bro.
but he's
Come
like,
on.
one of our critiques is like,
There
you
you
don't
go.
need to be talking about the equipment. And then,
Do you got one more? Do you got one more question?
oh, I'm putting you on the spot, bud.
Okay. All right. Do it.
I want you to make your New Year's resolution, or one that you haven't already done, if you haven't, right here, right now on this podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we're gonna hold you to it.
I've had a few in mind.
I'm gonna make sure we hold you to it.
Okay.
So it's gotta be something.
Yeah. No, I've
obtainable.
had a few in mind, and I haven't decided on one. To be honest, one was invest more in what we're doing here, which
Yeah, he's already done that.
um
Also, because since we have opened up the can of talking about equipment, these are not the other microphones. You have to be more direct.
yes.
Okay.
Understand.
Got
Got it. Still
Little
learning.
critique while we're in the
Again,
actual
Fifth
thing.
time. Fifth podcast, first time.
Yep.
So the other thing that I've been trying to invest in for myself. If we're gonna all right, I'll say New Year's resolution.
He was not ready for
Two
this,
things.
and
No,
that's
I
why
was
did it.
not. No, you did get me on the spot for sure. Get new windshield and fix my windshield wipers. Because my
Okay.
windshield is cracked in many ways. Like I am one blizzard away from not having a windshield. like it's gonna just
So actually, this is a good little segue too. I wanted to point this out that this man has traveled or moved from, I think, the second highest state to the third highest state for terrible roads.
Oh, the roads in Colorado are way better than Michigan.
Yes,
You
but
guys are
in the hierarchy of the country. Colorado's like third
Michigan's first.
for terrible roads.
Yeah.
We have like 60% of our roads are considered a 4 or below on a 10 out of 10 scale. Anything below a 4 or below a 5 on this scale basically means it'd be better if they were dirt.
Michigan has the highest tax rate highest insurance rate, and also the worst roads.
Colorado,
They just
we
set you up
spend-
for failure.
he hasn't registered his plates here yet, I don't think.
Nope.
But for me, as a Colorado resident on a 2018 Chevy Volt, I will most likely this year I'll spend between $500 and $580 to register my vehicle.
Oh yeah. No, I
That doesn't
registered.
include the sales tax that I paid on the vehicle when I bought it. That doesn't include some other fees. It's so expensive.
Even
And my question is where the heck did the money go?
I have no. I can't answer that. I'm not a.
I don't want to go political because we
nope,
can't go
nope.
political.
Keep it light. Keep it light.
That will
keep it
send
light.
me political.
Hey, you
Celeste
want
back over.
you want me to put you on the spot?
Okay, put me on the spot. Let's go.
I want to take a drink of Pedialyte first.
I'm just gonna leave the cap off.
All right. Why don't you do me a favor?
What's
it's
up?
New Year's, right?
Yeah, it is New Year's.
It's New Year's Day. Time of recording.
Yep. It'll be the second.
Open that bottle of champagne.
Oh yeah. Oh, did you shake it up, you son of a bitch?
Nope, did not. I just want to see you open a bottle of champagne.
Okay.
As a bartender, I want to see this guy open a bottle of champagne without hurting himself or his ceiling.
This isn't really putting me on the spot, bud.
Oh, you experienced. Okay. Oh, look at him go. Look at him go. Okay. All right.
So,
far, so good. So
For
far,
those
so
of you
good.
who are just listening to this podcast, like podcasts were initially meant to be,
Designed to.
I'm opening a bottle of champagne.
Oh. There you go. There it is. You got to put your hand over the top. Boom. Beautiful.
Ooh,
Brought 2 glasses.
bubbled over a little bit. That's actually a first time for me.
This
in a
is
while.
actually the best cure for a hangover right here. Not the
a little
Pedialyte.
bit of the hair of the dog that bit you, right?
Hair of the dog, baby.
And if you would have told me that, I actually have champagne flutes
It's fine.
because I'm fancy. But we're blockheads,
Yeah,
and we
we're
don't ever
blockheads.
drink.
We
We're
don't-
drinking
yeah.
champagne out of regular old glasses.
Regular old glasses.
Well, give me a little bit more of that. Come on. Don't be shy.
There you go. Pour
Just
it
2 shots
Pour
of
it.
vodka.
up.
That is one of my favorite videos. Hey guys, Happy New Year.
Happy.
Steve is gonna
freaking
have a really
New
bad
Year.
day when when I show him his surprise.
Yeah, that's what we're. Yeah.
Also, a little bit of a hint, buddy.
I don't want to hint.
Okay.
I don't want to
Anyway,
hint.
cheers.
I don't want to hint, but it's
We're
going to be
not going to
terrible.
get to that surprise just yet.
It involves cooking.
We have to cook it. Oh, that's a nice dry one. I like it.
Yeah, it's brute.
Yeah, Brute's a little drier. I had a Brute Prosecco last night. I had 2 bottles of it. And I hated my life. Okay, what else you got? What else you got?
What else do I
We'll
got?
sit here and drink the champagne.
Okay, well, I do
If you
have-
guys have drinks, drink them if you got them. Smoke them if you got them.
Hey. I do have some good news.
Mm.
I have some very good news. So, there's a homeless man in Atlanta who rescued
I saw the story.
all the animals at the shelter.
Because the shelter had some sort of flooding or
Yep.
catastrophic event,
Yep.
right?
Yep. 53-year-old Keith Walker saved the lives of all 6 dogs and 10 cats that were trapped in the W Underdog shelter after a fire
Okay. Yeah. Like I said,
After
some
a
big
fire
catastrophe.
engulfed its kitchen. Walker, who himself shelters his pit bull Bravo every night, he puts him there because he's homeless, was there to pick up his dog and take him for a walk when he saw the shelter was in flames. He says, I was nervous as hell. I'm not going to lie. I was really scared to go in there with all that smoke, but God put me there to save those animals, Walker told CNN.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That can people like? Is there a GoFundMe for this guy? Can we donate to it? Is there a GoFundMe someplace where we
he took them all?
Point our viewers to.
He says
well?
Even the firefighters didn't want to handle the dogs. They called animal control, but Keith was already in the building pulling out the cats and dogs until they were all safe.
That's really cool. That's really cool. What a man.
Be like Keith.
He's homeless. And he did more for those animals than a lot of people with homes probably ever will.
Yep. There's a picture of him with his doggy.
Oof.
Beautiful.
Sorry,
Beautiful.
that's bringing back some bad memories from this morning. I'm not joking. I was this close to just making myself throw up. Have you ever felt so bad that you're just like, all right.
About the champagne, not about Keith.
Keith. Sorry. Yeah. Champagne.
not about Keith.
No, that's a great story. I just it's like a Vietnam flashback right now.
What you got?
Just the dead-eyed stare.
You got anything else?
So interesting fact of the day.
Okay.
When they were building the ISS,
International Space Station,
they never actually fully planned out how to decommission it and send it back into Earth.
Oh, yeah.
Their mentality.
I'm just going to let it burn.
Well, yeah. Everything that goes up must come down, even in space. Believe it or not. Even like for my satellites that I work with, that are in a geostationary orbit, 22,500 miles outside of Earth's atmosphere, it'll come back in eventually. I believe the regression rate's like 500 years, but it'll come back in. Anyway, but you think NASA, being NASA, would have at least
thought it through
like a little bit before they put it out. But like I was reading an article, and literally what the article said was like from the director was, "We're building it right now. We can worry about that when we're done." From NASA, gotta love America, right? NASA, who is one of the if not the biggest space organization in the world,
is.
Their mentality when building the ISS was,
hey,
we'll worry about that later.
So many questions.
But then again, it makes sense though, because did you know that space junk is a huge problem right now?
Oh yeah.
Like if you look at like the space junk pictures, right? 1960 when we started launching crap.
Yeah, I've seen Wall-E.
It's perfect.
I've seen Wall-E. He has to bust through all that stuff.
Like it's just getting more and more congested. And thank you, China, for making that worse.
Wow, that sounds racist.
They blew up a satellite in low Earth orbit and ruined an entire orbit for generations.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
so
thank you.
Just being irresponsible.
Yeah, it's China. China. Anyway, it's from China. So anyway, that brings us to our next point. And our next point is a very bad surprise for Steve. Let's clear the table a little bit. I really hope I haven't overhyped this.
You were very excited when you called me inside the Chinese market.
You
were very excited. You're like, you're gonna hate me. I was like,
I'm gonna actually
what's
hand
happening?
it to you.
What? I'm like, what? Like what?
I'm gonna let you open it like a present.
And you're like, we got. I'm at the Chinese market. I was like, oh, that makes more sense.
I'm gonna let you open it like a present. Go ahead.
Thanks, buddy. Okay, so it's definitely something you gotta cook. It's like a styrofoam, wrapper with saran wrap on top. What the? What the heck? Is this eel? What is this? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? You gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding. You're doing. I appreciate you because you're doing this to yourself, but this is over the top. Beef penis.
It is the year of the ox, my friend.
1.44 pounds. Well, he was.
That's the smallest one.
Oh my god.
They had.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude.
And then I got dessert for you too, buddy.
Or what?
I got a main course and
What?
dessert.
What? did they circumcise him at least? Like, what the hell?
How I stumbled across this beauty was my girlfriend and I were there looking for stuff to make ramen because we love ramen and we love making stuff from homemade scratch.
Damn it.
So I was looking through the frozen section and I just see this massive schlong sitting there. And at first I was like, no, I don't think I can do that. But then Ashley was like, you should get that for the podcast.
We're eating beef.
Yeah.
Essentially.
So go eat a dick, Steve.
First day of the year.
So we're going to do this a little different.
Oh my God.
We're actually going to be transitioning up to the kitchen. I did want to give this a surprise first instead of cooking it beforehand. So we're going to do a little montage of us cooking it.
It's a long torture he wanted to get me into as revenge for making him eat all of the nasty stuff that I've made him eat. But
so
beef? Really?
Beef. So we're going to cut and we'll see you guys upstairs in the kitchen for the cooking and then eating of this beef penis.
Better taste good.
We'll see you guys up there.
A few moments later.
How you feeling, Steve?
Nauseous.
Alrighty. So we are back. We have cooked up the bull penis.
Yay.
Back away from the mic a little bit, bud. There you go.
Amazing. Amazing.
He's incredibly happy. I'm nervous.
Well, I mean, having cut a urethra out of a, what is it?
Bull penis. So, pick your poison, bud.
I mean, you cooked.
Oh my God.
You seem like you
Oh
cooked
my
him up pretty
God.
good. Yeah, it's chewy. Yeah,
The-
Can't
The
even get
fork can't even.
Yep. All right, I'm going for it. Bull penis. Cheers. Hey,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
New Year's dinner.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Nope. I can't even do it.
Can't even chew it.
Ah.
I mean, the outside tasted good.
It was so hard. I can't even. It's like
Nope.
It's like chewing on
Yeah,
gristle.
we didn't cook it right.
Well, that's really disappointing. But now we both have penis in our mouth. Oh no. Oh no.
Flavor's there. Flavor's there. Let me chew on another one. Hold on. Yeah, no. It's like chewing out. It's like chewing on a bouncy ball.
No. Okay. That being said, though, I do have a dessert for us.
Oh boy.
This is a 2-part surprise.
I don't know about this either.
From yours truly.
I don't know about this either.
Because I wanted to be evil.
Oh boy.
Plus, this is kind of a short podcast anyway, so I figured we would
That's short.
have some fun.
Walking over to the fridge, going into the fridge, pulling out some mysterious it looks like, oh, please don't let it be egg-based. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, no. No, I don't want this. I don't want to be burping. No. Durian mochi.
I'm going with a theme.
Dude, this is going to be terrible. I'm not.
How bad could it be?
I don't want to put that in my body, Dave. I don't want to put that in my body. But I will because I love you. God. Damn it.
He's not happy.
All right, you know what? Hey, let's make a deal. This man has never seen Lord of the Rings.
He's going to make me watch the full, unedited director's cut.
If
I've kind of put him
eat
through
this egg.
You guys should have seen this man when we were cooking this. I swear to God, he thought he like.
I can't even.
It's behind the camera over
I
there.
can't even put this bull penis in my mouth.
It was so chewy. Anyway,
I chewed on a bull penis.
we chewed on a bull penis, and I can't open a bag. Oh, God. Oh no.
Why?
Smells there. Oh no.
Dude. No.
Yes.
No.
That's
disgusting. I already chewed on a bull penis. I'm not. Oh, at least they put it in a. God.
Would you like
Damn it!
Ow. You want some chopsticks?
Wait, chopsticks? Chopsticks will make it taste better. Yeah. Dude, I smell it from here. I just got over the taste of the last thing that. Oh, damn it. Off.
The whole thing. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy fucking
We
New
love
Year.
you. We hate ourselves.
There's a lot of bleeps there. God bless America.
They're so big.
You're not selling me here, pal. You're not selling me at all. Yeah. For the two of us. Yeah, spit out the garbage. Yeah. My turn. That's how you come at me after that.
I did it.
I will take a freaking bite.
No, whole thing.
No.
The texture. No. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Not on my floor. There's a bathroom over there. All right, guys. Well, Steve is puking.
I did not throw up. Oh.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh my God.
I think this might be our last disgusting challenge for a while. I think we're both a little done with it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Sit down. We got to do an outro. I think at this point, it's safe to say I won this challenge.
Yeah.
Do we want to continue doing this? That'll be decided at a later date.
TBD.
Off camera.
My turn.
It is your turn. And I'm really scared because I pulled out all the stops. The last one we did, I said I had to do something awful. Did I at least...
You lived up to the expectation. That is definitely for sure.
Well, we love you guys. We're going to go recover. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. He's crying. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all the above.
YouTube, please.
Blockheads 2 on Twitter,
Blockheads 2
Two
on
Blockheads
Twitter.
on everything else. We love you guys. Have a very happy new year. We hope you enjoyed our suffering.
And you will enjoy your 2021
Way more than we already have.
Yes. Exactly.
Good night. You deserve a drink. Go ahead and
Thanks, pal.
we'll
Appreciate
tink to
you.
that.
Cheers, mate.
Oh. I'm surprised that.
That was terrible.
Well, it's because the smell hit me.
Dude,
And
as
then
soon as
the
I took a
taste-
bite, I like it was like flash, it was like Vietnam.
Dude, I put the whole thing in my mouth. The problem is the texture and the smell got me, right? The texture and the smell.
As soon as I bit into it, I was like, nope.
I tried to swallow, it didn't work. That's
what
when
she
I was like, oh.